What's up, overgrowers? So, got another late video in. Excuse my voice. I've had a rough couple of days. It's really taken its toll on me. So, my my voice is pretty gravelly and stuff from just kind of overwork and things like that. Anyway, I had a couple topics in mind for today. I was going to talk about a little secret source of traffic, but I think I'll save that for another day when I can actually do a demonstration video on the computer. So for today, I think I want to talk a little bit about failure and kind of how I got to where I am today at this point. Um, so, let's go back about a year or so, and back in May of last year, I started getting into cryptocurrencies, as a lot of people were at the time. I had a practical use for it. I needed a way to get money from America to Thailand, where I was living at the time, for very cheap. And I saw that, I could possibly buy Bitcoin in America, sell it in Thailand, and transfer it from a Thai exchange straight to my Thai bank account. And I actually had a little bit of arbitrage going on where I was making something like 7% every time I did that. So a lot of people suggested that I just go ahead and arbitrage my money back and forth, but it definitely would have actually probably would have worked out at the time. But I probably would have lost out on a lot of the gains I could have made just from the market being as insane as it was last year. But the market has been insane this year also, but in the wrong direction. And I put a bunch of money into crypto. I even took out 0% balance transfers from my credit cards and threw that in there. And, I saw my money 5x itself by the end of last year, the beginning of this year. And instead of doing the smart thing and taking it out and paying off at least paying off the high amount of balance transfers I had, I decided, well, hey, it's going to keep going higher. They're calling for 23 by February. So I don't want to miss out on that. Um, Greedy, even though everyone was quoting stuff like Warren Buffett, who said, buy when everyone's fearful and sell when everyone's greedy. I was being greedy, and I should have known better after the few tanks that I had seen earlier and how fast it can turn around. But I just kind of kept on hodling and holding all my stuff, and only sold a little bit at the top. And April came along. I had to pay taxes on the crypto earnings. Um, and it ended up being pretty hefty compared to what I had. And I've been just I decided I was going to be retired on my crypto earnings and just travel around. Well, by about May, June, that wasn't looking so hot. I was just building up more and more and more credit card debt as I traveled around, not working. And it got to the point where I need to pay off the loans that I had taken before the interest rates start hitting on them. So, if you get a 0% balance transfer for X many number of months, after that amount of months, then you're going to have to pay all the interest from the previous months, as I understand the loans. I might be wrong about that, someone can correct me. But, so that's where I was. So I came back to Indiana and I started to kind of really get disciplined as far as just my life. I was like, if I'm going to be here, I'm going to be as productive as I possibly can be. And I started waking up super early in the morning, like 3 o'clock in the morning, well, 4 o'clock in the morning, 3:45, um, doing push-ups, yoga, um, drinking lots of water, meditating, reading, doing a lot of different disciplines, journaling, brushing my teeth with my left hand, taking cold showers, all kinds of stuff. And I kind of feel like I had a big failure in that I didn't sell, obviously, when I should have. And of course, it's easy to look back at something like that and say, "Oh, I should have done that." Um, you know, if you just had the benefit of hindsight, we could all be billionaires starting from $100 just watching the stock market go up and down. But I didn't know. I should have known, but I didn't know. And now I'm kind of dealing with it. I managed to pay off the the credit card loans and not pay any exorbitant interest rates on them. But I basically just put it off until next year. So I still owe most of the money. And so now I'm kind of going, well, I need to pay for this. And I want to be traveling, but I don't have money to travel. And I haven't quite been able to get to the point where I'm earning money just online enough at least to support myself. And there's a couple ways, I know I could be making some money online that I have in the past, but those aren't what I want to do. I want to do this. I want to do marketing. I want to learn valuable, high-paying skills. And if you're watching this, you might also be in the same boat. You want to learn valuable, high-paying skills, marketing and sales. It's kind of where it's at. And right now, I see so many amazing reasons to get better at marketing and get better at sales. And so that's what I'm trying to do. But that was my big failure, that's led me to where I am. And I'm thankful for it now because it's led me to where I am. And, who knows what would have happened if I had sold a substantial amount back in December or January. I could have done something even worse with it and ended up even further in debt. I might have paid off my credit card loans with it, gotten more a higher limit on my credit cards and another 0% balance transfer offer, taken advantage of it, and then bought on the way down and watched, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars disappear. So I didn't do that. Not saying that definitely would not have worked out, because who knows what's going to happen in the next couple months or the next, year or so. Maybe it does go back up, and I would have actually turned that into a profit. But who knows? It could have gone worse. So I'm just trying not to think about it too much about what could have been, because I'm here right now, and I'm thankful that I'm in this situation that I am in now, because I feel like it's all growing, it's all growth, and it's really allowed me to kind of reevaluate the important things in my life. So, I've gotten to spend more time with family and, learn a bit more about why I should value things that are outside of just my own personal happiness and uh, my own personal gain. And yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. That's my big failure and my big takeaway from it for at least this year. And I think that that's a good way to think about it, and I think it's a good demonstration of what your growth mindset should be like. If you have a growth mindset, you see failure as an opportunity. I'm taking my failure here, and I see it as an opportunity that now I get to learn something new instead of just skating around and taking advantage of a market that's moving extremely beneficially in my favor. And I did take advantage of it, and I did get to travel and live a very nice lifestyle for a year there, and now I'm having to pay for it a little bit, but it's a good thing. So anyway, yeah, I want to know if you have anything like that you've taken a failure in your past and turned it into um, something positive, something that you um, can really grow from. So leave a message in the comments below. And if you are watching this, if you have something like that, and if not, you know, maybe you just need to get out there and experience more. Who knows? But anyway, that's it for tonight. Um, Hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.